All right, welcome people. So we are back and we are still talking about goal setting and making sure that we are intentional and focused. So if you've been following along with me by now, you should have your goals in a concise time-based statement, meaning that you've added the month and the day and the year to that. That's where we should be right now. So if you haven't done it already, go ahead, go back, look at those other videos so that you can be brought up to speed. So now, again, today we're going to be focused on making sure we know what impact we want to make and how we want to feel as we're going through the process of setting and making our goals. So, as you're doing this, think about those positive statements or those positive feelings that you want to have. So, what I'm saying is get you some words because I talked to you about this before. Get you some words that you want to feel as you are completing your goal. So, I have some on my board, like for instance, capable, patient, serene, competent, disciplined. So, those are just some of the ones that I have. But you pick your own and pick some for each goal that you have. Also, think about scripture if you read the Bible like I do. I also have some scriptures on my board. For example, Ecclesiastics 9 and 11. That's one that's on my board. You don't have to choose that one. But again, if you have some favorite go to scriptures that you would like to see, that you would like to be reminded of, put that on your board. You can also use inspirational quotes. So if you're a quote person and you like quotes, you can use those as well. And you can also use affirmations. So again, this is all about making sure that you have some emotion on your board. So as you're doing this, as you're going through the process, as you're continuously looking at your board day in and day out, you can be reminded of the feelings that you want to have as you're going through the goal completion process. Okay. So that's the first thing that I want you to think about because you're going to use those words and images and quotes and scriptures, if you choose, and put them on your board as well. Now, here's another thing I want you to think about impact. So, what kind of impact do you want to have on those that you are in relationships with, meaning relationally, personally, professionally, financially? What type of impact do you want to have? That's a big one. Because a lot of times when we think about goal setting, we don't even think about our finances. Now, if you are a business owner, I also want you to consider the type of impact that you want to have on those that you serve. In what ways would you like to serve them better? Think about that. Also, that's going to go on your board. Yes. Right now, I just want you to get these thoughts in mind. Don't worry about how it's going to look because that's going to be dependent on what type of images you have as well. Because let's just say, for instance, you want a house or you want to buy a new car or there's a certain person that you want to meet. Well, when you get that image, depending on how big that image is and where you want to place it on your board, it's going to be dependent on a lot of varying factors on how you decide or choose to set up your vision board. So for now, just get that in mind and hold it. Well, I shouldn't say hold it, but write it down, okay? Because you're going to put it actually on your board. And lastly, I want you to think about challenges. So, what are 3 to 5 challenges that you have this year that you really want to work on, that you really want to overcome? For me, I said that one of them, anyway, is to keep and maintain a clean, clear, organized space. So, why is that important for me? Because I'm quick to just put something down and then I'm like, "Where did I put that? Didn't I leave that here?" And so as you can imagine, that's causing me to waste time looking for something versus me actually knowing off the top, okay, I put this where it belongs, so I can just go to the spot where it belongs. So that's gonna help me minimize looking for things because once I get that under control, once I overcome that, just wanting to put something down and I say, oh, I'll get to it later. Yeah. that helps me be a better time manager. So you think about your own challenges or things that you may want to improve in your life because that is also going to go on your vision board. So that's the three things that we need to do today as it relates to our feelings and the impact that we want to make. So again, think about positive phrases and statements that you want to see on your board, as well as those images. Think about the type of impact that you want to have personally, relationally, professionally, financially. And if you're a business owner, how do you want to better serve others? And lastly, think about 3 to 5 challenges that you would like to overcome or at least improve in this year. So, as I've told you before, I tell you again, you do have the power to perfect your mindset, attitude, and quality of life. I'm Coach Sam. I'll catch you on the next one.